Hello everyone, and welcome back to Italian Software. If you're looking to break into the software industry, but don't have any real programming experience, you're in the right place and this video is for you. I recently mentored a 40-year-old US veteran aiming to pivot into software, but struggling to get the first real programming experience. Today, I would like to share the 10 actionable ways that you can use in order to start building your real programming experience. So with that, the first one is just use online programming learning platforms. There are a couple of good ones. You can use them like, I think examples is like Codecademy or freeCodeCamp, where you can write code and see the results immediately. Those sites provide a structured path for you to learn languages such as Python or JavaScript, web development, allowing you to build projects as you learn. So that's good experience. The second one, which is also very common, are bootcamps. You can enroll in a coding bootcamp. Those are intense, often a couple of weeks or few months. They're very practical and they're designed to teach you programming from scratch. To job-ready skills. There are many bootcamps that also offer career support to help you land your first tech job, and some of them even offer money-back guarantee if you cannot get hired. The third way you can gain real programming experience is just have personal coding projects. Nothing prevents you from just starting something. You can start your own coding project. You can choose something that you're passionate about, like maybe building some app or some simple game, or maybe some personal finance tracker, healthness. You can do real coding projects that will teach you problem solving and also debugging skills. And the benefit is that you can choose what to do, so you can do something you're passionate for. The fourth is contribution to open source software. So you can get involved in open source projects. You can look on GitHub, you can see the code, you can look for like good first issues. It's kind of like a tag. They are specific for beginners. This will help you understand collaborative coding and how to work with code that other people have developed, which is often the case in real work. The fifth way is hackathons. Hackathons are great. You can join them. They're excellent. It's very kind of time-packed for practicing rapid prototyping, and also it enables you to work together with others under pressure. You can collaborate with other programmers. Some of them have experience. It could potentially be better than you, and you can learn something, and maybe even catch the eye of tech recruiters or even get references. So overall, I highly recommend hackathons. The sixth is you can have contract work that comes to you either directly from people that you know or through some sites. Like examples would be like Fiverr or Upwork or one of those. What's good about this is that you often get paid by results and not by the hour. It could be a big benefit, especially for junior software engineers, because in some cases you can price your hours lower because you need to learn on the job, and you can take time doing that and nobody would mind that. So even if your productivity is low, let's say $10 an hour worth of productivity, it might even be below the minimum wage, you can take projects, learn through them, gain that experience, and then use that project also as a showcase going forward. Another one of gaining experience, number 7, is industry certification courses. I usually do not recommend to take those things. It's kind of your first options. It's sometimes a commitment, and there is a financial commitment there as well. But if you know that that's what you want to do, and you can get experience doing that as well. You could pursue certification in specific technologies, like AWS certified developer or Microsoft certified Azure developer. There are a bunch of others. Those are structured to provide hands-on project and assessment that will help with your coding skills, and there is projects along the way. The eighth is to, you can just use online resources. You can follow, there is like so many tutorials that some of them are quite intensive out there. You can just follow out there. You can even, if there is a popular site, you can just clone it or clone certain apps just for the practice of it. That will give you a real project experience. It could be anything. It could be like maybe a simplified version of Twitter. You, I don't know, connect to their APIs and try and do a simplified version. Or maybe basic like online calculator, something to get you experience. There are numerous of those tutorials online. That would also give you, what's nice about tutorials is that you can compare how you've done it versus how it's maybe recommended to do, because there is like code samples in many of those tutorials. So overall, it's a great way. Number 9 is internship. You can apply for internships, right? So we talked, you might be even older. You might think, oh, I'm not at the university. Internships are not necessarily limited only for university grads. It's in many cases just limited time, limited projects where the person hiring might not want to have a full-time commitment. It might not be called as an internship. It might be called like some limited time work. You can take those type of internship and it could be an excellent way to gain this hands-on experience that you're interested, and also work in some structured environment, maybe with other developers, maybe getting some feedback. Getting feedback from a good experienced developer is gold to become better in what you're doing. And it's one of the main things that differentiate those different options. So you can look, for example, on small businesses. Often they would also offer you internship because, again, they cannot commit, or maybe they're concerned about committing long term. And that could work well for both of you. The last one is part-time work, either for a tech startup or for a nonprofit. Now, why tech startup or a nonprofit? I think this is an excellent option, maybe even the best option from those 10. Of course, full employment is always better, but if you want to gain experience, that might even be the best option. This could be, you can reach out to those small startups or maybe nonprofit, and if you know people there, you can work this project part-time. Now, the reason that they give you a new part-time, and that's why I like it, is because they just need like this extra hands. They cannot really commit and they cannot pay often enough to hire experienced developers. So they might be okay with you maybe more on the junior side of it. And of course, with part-time work, if the company is successful, there is always the opportunity sometimes to go full-time if it's tech startups. So to conclude here, I've described 10, maybe even more ways where you can gain real experience. And if you don't have programming experience, even if you're older, that should not block you. There are many ways to be successful. I think personally degrees are nice. Myself, I have a few degrees, but knowledge here triumphs, and the experience and the ability to demonstrate that you can do the work. You can start small, keep building your experience, and most importantly, continuously challenge yourself with new project. Over the course of a few years, you will grow quite a lot. If you find this video helpful, please like, subscribe. If you think about other ways to gain real experience for our listeners, please add that in the comment. Let me know which of those methods you liked. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.